And welcome back. My name is Kalar Miadaya. This is the instinct playthrough of The Last Faith, and I live both in and for indie games. Well, last we left off, we managed to get our first Nightcrux heart, and, of course, the boost. So, we have some pretty interesting things we're going to want to grab moving forward here, and I noticed that we don't have one of them. So, let's see. With the dash, we... want to go ahead and do one of the endgame areas. The one that's going to be is what I always recommend to do first of, or endgame, chapter 3 areas.
You must
Is the liturgical pass. That's always a difficult one to remember. We want to get that completed first because it contains the blueprint, which is going to essentially unlock the class. The difference before and after having the items from the liturgical pass is night and day. Oh, I completely messed up all of that. And there are a couple weapons that we'll get from unlocking this. I'm just being reckless here. Oh, hey. I think the headset's on wrong. Oh, guess what? I do believe... Oh, what did I do? He comes back. Yep. So if this guy ever knocks himself off the edge, he just returns. Funny part is, his health doesn't increase. Rawr. Pink, 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 pink. His hit's harder. Well, not really. Percentage-wise. Oh, what we have here, I actually kind of want to save the Nightcrux. I know I bought the mask, but that's just to make sure that I'm going to do the stuff for the true ending later. And with the dash, there's a lot we can do, but we're just going to make it easier on us and go straight to the liturgical pass. And essentially rush our way through. Once we get to the liturgical pass, it is going to be a matter of how we complete it, and I think I'm going to actually start by Katarina towards the end, because once we have Katarina completed, we can get our... Give me a sec. There we go. So once we have that completed, we can get our weapons, but there are a couple of them that aren't necessarily going to be good on first glance, but will be good later on. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna actually parry for some health back. There we go. Now, I thought about leveling up the Blunder Blade, and that might still happen. But I'm going to try to get without it, and see how it works. This might be okay. Because my concern is that we're going to have a lot of weapons to level up almost immediately. And that is going to be a dip in are Minecrafts, so... But the performance of this weapon is a little bit lacking right now. I know we had some guy who was like, I can hit enemies 30 times with a +0 weapon, and that's not too hard. I'm like, no, but it's tedious. I kind of want to have, you know, good gameplay. One of the great things you could do is you could do double attacks with this weapon. It's fast enough. Keep getting hit. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I definitely want to. Oh, hey, that's a block. I can't break the floor there. So this guy's the real floor breaker. No. Don't like being on fire. Yeah, the performance of this weapon. And unlike the Mace Whip, where you could use the skill to make up for it and parry a lot, this deducts from bullets, so yeah, I think I'm going to upgrade it. And then we'll also stop at Katarina's Church. We'll get this up to par. 3, 4. That's good for now. I don't have to have it at level 5. We'll save those for when we need them. For now, Nycrux is at a premium. How are we for levels? Level 38 with 26 Instinct. Let's get that to 30.
Curse bearer.
I'll only get it up to 29. Jeez, oh jeez. Yeah. Getting this next weapon up in time for the second half of this act is going to be rough. I hate to say it, but we'll do the best we can with what we got. Speaking of which, Pistol is far behind now. Ow! So literally... This is a little better. Ow. Kind of. The dog should be 2 hits, but... You can hit that. But sadly, because it's a bullet, it stops there. So projectiles doesn't exactly work too well in this situation. Though you do get a really good... I say really good, but... Ow. This is a +4 weapon, and it's doing pretty terrible at this point. Okay, a little bit better. But still. I don't... Wow, she just killed me. Okay, hold on. That broke. I think I know what happened here, and I want to take a look. So this guy died to dot damage, and it caused while he was prompted for an execution. Interesting. Huh? Games like this are never perfect. So, I'm just thinking in my head what I want to do with all this, because... Okay. Because my strength is lower than average, I don't necessarily want to deal with fire, or strength. This dexterity is lower than average, I don't want to deal with a consistent fire tick. I have no faith in my ability to actually kill enemies. I like the fact that I'm getting bullets back. Oh, wow. Hey. That was supposed to do that, but... Get what I need to get done, and we'll take care of this guy. I very much dislike those statues. And that's 2 out of 3. Go. Moonstone ore, 1 of 3 that I need for an upgrade. It was bound to happen. How salty is this run back? Very salty. Okay, we'll grab some more while we're at it. Very salty run back. Might as well get some bullets out of it. There we go. So. I need to go away from... Just a slight display of what an unleveled shotgun will do for you. Alright. We will want to level the shotgun eventually, just to do a review on it later. Though this will primarily be... Now, there's a reason why some weapons are just flat out skipped in my system, so... So, we see what an unleveled shotgun can do. Let's show off what an unleveled repeater can do. As remember from the last play... Oh, look, Lord. Oh, look, Gatling gun. Oh. Okay, so this replaces that for now. If you like to chew through your entirety of your ammunition, this is the way to do so. I mean, which, let's be honest, most playthroughs, you're like, I don't care. There we go. Dodge through. So, we come to the real flaw of doing a run like this, and something you need to understand if you're going to do an instinct run is this is the most intensive run that you're going to do. In terms of Nykrok's expense. Walking and fighting at the same time. One second. Just a quick check here. That was something I had to look for. Alright, let's see. Sadly, an easy pull of that trigger, and nothing is there. Like 3 bullets expended for very little damage. That, however, worked very well. 2 bullets, lots of dead things. Again, best weapon is parry. And it's a risk versus reward, and knowing your risk. I know what I did wrong. I went down the same path I did before. That's fine. We do need more Nightcroaks. When you are distracted... Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. I hit the save point. I only got 2 bullets. That's a stop. So, we're actually going to go to Mithrangal. Right here. You ever wonder where you want to go in case you run out of supplies? It's this room right here. This is my secret. Do that. And technically, you could run all the way through here to this save point, but it's a long run. It's not worth it. But we are going to do it because remember what I said? I was forgetting what I could do with the hookshot. It ain't glamorous, but it does the job. And we want to be here. Anyways. Can we get over there? I don't think we can get over there. Oh, we might. Actually stick with the pistol, because the pistol's actually leveled, and the damage per bullet is still higher right now. It's leveled. Remember this guy? He's back. Pick up the combustion powder and the Nightcroaks. And we'll loop our way back this way. Yes, I know. We're supposed to get bullets. We're using them now. Come on. We'll take that. Back up here. Pop. More Nightcrux. More Dark Tears powder. And boxes! And we just go back to Bithrigal. And we're gonna do this a couple times just to get enough. See how quickly you get up to max on this. So that was a little out of our way, but we got ourselves back up to cap. Now we'll go back to where we were before. Whenever you don't have what you need. The healing holster, which should get our healing back up to, I believe it's 11. Woohoo! Wow, like I do terrible playing an instinct playthrough. Care about that? Whew. So if you want chunks, you get it from these guys. Single bullets aren't doing really well at plus 1, 2 with us. So we're gonna hold off. We still have Katarina's church to deal with. For expenses, and right now we are really desperate. Whew! That gameplay is taking a nosedive. That fireball hit me twice. We do need the Nightcrux. We might just have to buy a supply at this point. There is no way past. Alright, got some Nightcrux. Bullets aren't that expensive, but when you go through as much as you do in this playthrough, you burn through. So that puts me at 15 out of 20. You know what? Let's put it to rest. First, first, we'll go to Katarina's church.
So you have to feel my sense more.
We'll be back for the Demi-Shade Auras. We actually just want these. Okay. Going to go to the Great Hall. We do want the Demi-Shade Auras. We'll want them shortly, but my hope is we do this once, and we won't have to do it again. Look at the number ticking. Isn't it a pretty thing? You go up to 500 on this, plus change. And we'll level up the Blunder Blade. We would. We don't have enough Diacrones. That's fine. We'll be close. By the time we loop back around to the save point, we'll have enough. Larry. I believe we called him Larry. All right. There we are. We'll have to be back here later. Knew I was gonna run out of parry juice sometime. But we're already at what we need to level up the sword again. As much as I would like to save for the weapons I am going for, they're just gonna be leveled up throughout the time. We will get this one up to +5 and we will leave it there until it's time. We'll be back. We're gonna clear this one more time. And that gives us a little more Nightcrux. Get us our 5th level. Yay. There we go. That's about as far as we'll take that. We'll level it up back when we're doing review of all other weapons. We do have a place to go. Whenever you're tight on Nightcrux, remember the old quests you still have left to complete.
You were not
And there's another 3,000 Nightcrux there. I am hoping at this point that we have collected enough to keep us from getting too roughed up from the situation. But we do have a lot to collect, so a lot to collect and a lot to level. We're replacing both of our current weapons and sub-weapons. We're replacing our weapon and sub-weapons in this section, so it ends up being a lot of work. Okay. As much as I like the dark powder, that's not what we're going to be using here. Switch to ice powder. I like the fire resist. Use the dark bombs to start some of our restoration. Here? That feels a little better. Now, we don't have, like, the dexterity levels that this thing would likely ask for, but and this one we can just pass by. We don't have to wait for him to come around. We'll wait for him to come through here. Sadly, it doesn't restore health, so I don't want to use it. When this guy drops, it's usually 3 vials of health. Well, 2. That works. Knowing when to take advantage of your environment. invincibility frames. And range. That was not an invincibility frame. I'm bleeding. And dead! Mean. Mean. Well, you know, you take so many hits. I don't know if it's recklessness or burnout, but I definitely am not playing as good as I usually do. Settle in. Work our way around again. We're also not able to use the full utility of our skill set here. By the way, this gets harder. You ever come back here again? Yeah. He leaps down for you. And these guys just kind of show up. Okay, back where I was before. That one worked. Oh. Hey, does that person just heal? That's the same healing effect you get from, Herman. Interesting. So, maybe... rather just kill it than get knocked off. There we are. More and more each day. Now on to a boss fight, which I might lose because I'm doing so terribly. Oh well. Let's see if I can't redeem myself a little. Skip the cutscene. Well, a person said right here. Chopping him away. Oh, and back down. Come on. Let's finish this. That's what they do. Well, you're not in range for all the damage for that. Alright, that's the first half. Uh-oh, it's the tornado time. Taps foot. Watches watch. Caught me a couple of times with that. Oh boy. Okay. Now I'm worried about the tornadoes a little. Not really. Literally, it's just stand here, move back and forth a little. Goodbye. Okay, time to end it. Goodbye. And we say farewell to one of the three sisters. Yay, that's a lot of Nightcrux. Beast mode. Roar. Whoop. 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 Use it for speed. Pick this up as well, because I just like picking it up. We've got a couple places still left to go. Most importantly, of course, is to pick up the blueprint. Up, jump over. All the way down here. I'm trying to remember. Is it down here? Yeah, it's down here. We grab that. No, it does give you full power. Oop. Oop. Getting rid of some of the unneeded things at this point. Okay, we're no longer in danger of being on fire. Until we fight these guys. What did I say? Oof, that was bad. What's in here? Blood Moon Charm. Yay! Blood damage up. don't think I'm doing blood damage for a while. 1, 2. Nope. There we are. A lot from the execution. That was fun. You thought I forgot this. Here's the problem. I need Nycrux. And there's Nycrux here. Finish this off. I forget how much Nycrux this guy's worth. Is he worth it? Oh, right, I got rid of my powders. Oh yeah, that was a lot more damage. Ow. You see how much damage that last smash did to me. Oof. There we go. Probably use blood powder a little bit more until we remove this. Hit twice again. Okay. Powder. Okay, stays. Heal. Those powders really do a lot for this gun. Though blood powders do more damage than normal ones. Whew, got under that. Sadly, it's just melee down. I'm gonna use a gun, but it's not gonna do any more damage than occurring. There we go. And this is what we came for. I'm just gonna go back the way we came. There's no sense of doing the rest of that. Alright, with all that done, we have a blueprint to turn in. Which is actually the most important part of all this. Because when we turn in the blueprint, two weapons come up. And these become infinite. Well, they knew what they were doing. Alright. We need moon silver ores, and a lot of them. Oh. No, they're demi-shade ores. Okay. That means... Fire Striker Blade is going to be a hard sell for right now. Because it's only a +3. That's fine. We'll be fine with that for now. We're going to level this up as we go through the second part of the third act. But there's still one more thing we have to do. And you're going to laugh. We're going to go all the way to the gates of Erleb. And... go a direction I typically don't go. And that's how you get past it without double jump. And now that it's turned off, say hello to our little friends. So, our weapons change. First off, Blackwell's Double Menace and Lena's Bow are our offhand weapons. Now, to be fair, the Double Menace does less damage than the single bullets ones do, but shoots more bullets. So in the end, it's faster DPS, and that's what you want in situations like this. Actually go this way. Come down here, and we can see you. So what I am hoping at this point is that our ability to deal fire damage is going to carry some of the difference of not having a fully loaded weapon. We're showing up at a +5 area with a +3 weapon, but we're going to level up this weapon as fast as we can, which is actually going to take away from our ability to level up Lena's Bow, which is the Blackwall Menace. But we're gonna level up as best we can.
Your
Custom.
needs. I am the
You are a witch.
scissor.
What such weapon?
I'm a link. I send
I feel in.
that.
Handing
I
over
am-
dry liver. Opens up more items to buy. We're okay with that. Right now, we want to see if we're to the part where we can level up our weapon a little bit more. The biggest resource draw in this situation is going to be the demi-shade ores, because we're going to have to split them between 2 weapons. It's better than splitting them between 3, like the mine system is. But the fire striker blade, still too high. But we do have the demi-shade ore required, so all we have to do is get some more moolah.
My lady.
This can they us. I feared. I feared.
Only had a few of those, so not much given there. But we're off to our next section, so a little bit of grinding is not unwarranted in this case. Literally the first time we were here.
This is the first.
Again, we just take a look here. There's not much to buy available, so I don't bother with her usually. Barsov's electrocution. Now that is a more instinct-leaning weapon, but again, we did spells in the last playthrough. You can do an instinct and mind build if you really want to use the best of it. There's just no good weapons for it. A void wanting to be filled. No. We're doing low damage. Not so low. Because we can enchant this weapon, it makes it a little bit easier to manage. And it's not a terrible duration, but it is kind of short. But it's because you're not using any actual materials besides bullets. Of course, because we want all the extra features and stuff, we will go ahead and complete this puzzle. It's just we need Nycrux. Powerful Nycrux bomb. The bomb. We are going to try to get our weapon as far as we can before we fight the... Because this is essentially the counter weapon. Oh, we even missed with it. 4 Nitrix bombs. Come on. Come on. There we go. And an easy pickup here. The funny part about this weapon is that it is the weapon on the tin. This is the weapon that your Eric on all of the titles is equipped with. All of the promotional material. Getting demi-shade bullets. Let's just go with this for a second. Come here. Oh, you got interrupted. That sucks. I'll take that. We do actually want to go higher and grab some of the stuff that's up there, because we're going to have to do a lot of work. But this presents a new playstyle of continuous enchantment. Is there anything down here? I never really checked. Nope. But this presents a playstyle of just using your enchantment weapon when you need to. It gives you additional reach, it gives you additional damage, it gives you status effects. But it essentially pigeonholes your expenditure of demi-shade bullets, so... You'll notice that even at the base level, so we'll come back to this, because we're going to have to loop around anyways. Of course he drops the thing. And I want those. It's like lunar power or special ores. Oh, I want that. So we're accentuating bonus damage in this situation. Which, when we consider how low the weapon is, it's doing really well right now. Speed is helping, of course. Missed him. Woohoo! Didn't miss him that time. He missed me. Oh, he burned instantly. See that? Ooh. Some guys are really weak to fire. So, we have one more group. I suppose I should start using these. And we do have a bunch of them. Ooh. I will heal up on that. So, this has a projectile weapon similar to the ice for the Ilaragoth blade. It doesn't make it the strongest weapon out there because of the heavy expense of it. Like, several times more expensive than the normal weapons, essentially. And that severely limits its use. It also doesn't do as much damage. Also, because of the fire element, this guy flinches on the first hit. Nightcrux! We need it badly. Also, I need demi-shade ores. I'll take the free on that. That was rough. And we got it burning. Yes. Ow. hit hard. Like, severely hard. Am I under level for, vitality at this point? Vitality 20? I don't know. Well, I'm not convinced. We will clear this room again. Yeah, the other reason why is because you just don't... You don't get the extra hit from being close to the enemy. So that probably reduces the overall usefulness of this weapon. Come down here where I can actually see you. There we go. Let's try not to die on this side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. Unenchanted. Okay, well, I mean... Ow. Hey, about that. Heal? Okay, there we go. There we are. That worked out that well. Or worked out well that time. I could speak. There we are. 2 down, 2 to go. And a lot of Nykarks. So, this is at level 3. Minimum is usually for this area 5. We need... Let's see here. In terms of demi-shade ore, we have 7. We should be fine leveling this thing up next time we hit a save point. Which should be imminently, right, honestly. It's right here. Okay, there. Hello. Please get closer. we just kind of like... Oh. Ow. Attention? What's that? I don't pay anything. Oh, right. We're gonna pick this up. We're gonna head on down. This is a safe point. We're gonna travel back to the hall. Upgrade this weapon. We've been playing kind of nerfed this entire time. Yes. Okay. That puts us at 6 out of 8. We're going to need 6 more total. And I don't think we can afford any more Demi-Shade ore from what we have currently. So we're going to have to collect what we got. Which, believe it or not, we're missing one. Right here. Another earlier question from users was like, what is the purpose of this room over here? And then pointed to the room over here on the side. Black door, very clear. Don't have double jump, which best easiest way is just to do double jump over here after you do Act 3, but I want stuff. Look at all this stuff, right? So great. Oh no, just Nightcrux. Nothing here, right? Couple moon silver ore, not bad. Oh look. Demi-Shade ore. That's what's here. Might be all be consumables, but when you are desperate for free Demi-Shade ores without having to buy a bunch, that is value. We have it.
I must admit soon.
One moment. Woo! Sneezy day. That is 3 Demi-Shade ores. And now we'll need whatever Nightcrux we can get to level the weapon further to level 7. Which is typically what we end Chapter 3 on. But this is gonna take 16,000 and change to level up. So, we've got some time. We're gonna head back to the Frozen Caverns. And with a slightly better weapon than we had last time. Here's your hard check for a dodge. I really wish this gave health back. That would have been perfect. You can die. Okay, you are dead. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Lunar powder! Oh no, this is another one of those weird dead ends. And... there we go. Now we are going to potion up a bit. We're going to be greedy. You. There. 2, 3. There we go. I don't know why these two would be the last. Not understanding the theming of that room, but more Nycrux for me. I'd rather stay low in this circumstance because of the spike traps and infinite dungeon or infinite drops. Heal up. And on to the next section. My worst enemy. Ice crystals! See, that one does damage closer up. Oh, we're going to get rid of these. And notice that the damage is so much higher on the regular attack now. Like, the enchantment goes up along with also. One of those sound effects lasts until you use it again, so sadly. Ow. Attention? What's that? Is that a form of debt? Why does I always have to pay it? Okay, depending on how much Nycrux we get after clearing this room and putting the treasures beyond will be determined whether or not we're fighting the Moonshade monster. A constant danger of this. Try again. Come on. Just regenerating some health here. That's enough for now. There we go. I feel like I don't have good resist on. Did I ever equip? Yeah. Physical. Yeah, we'll do the blood resistance a little bit too. As well. Alright, okay. So, aside from the one up there, which we can't reach anyways, we just have a bunch of Nightcrux puzzles to fill. I feel like my movements are a little bit sluggish. Alright. Alright, go down. Go down. Go down. Number 1. Number 2, close enemy. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna have enough. Because I need 3 Moonshade ores for the last level that I could get until the end. But that doesn't work out too well in terms of counting demi-shade ores. There's only one available through the vendor right now until we start getting more livers, and the only way to get more livers at this point would be in Act 4. So, all the ones that I have left to grab in this act are on the map. Except for the one that I have available to the group. Left on the vendor. Wait, there's another vendor. One moment. Caught myself and muted in time. Alrighty, so we should start finalizing our setup here. That's about as good as it's gonna get, but in terms of physical and crit damage, good chance. Grab that, open this, and then we have the last danger. Oh my god! I always forget that I can't dodge in that one. one down. And that's that down. Yay! And the last of the puzzle rooms are done. So. Question. Yes, we need every bit of Nightcrux as we can, so we are going to long round this. We'll come back up. We'll route our way back to the save point, save back to the last one, and then we'll continue our journey through. Because we need every bit of Nightcrux possible for this. Lore. Heal up. The difference is insane. The amount of damage you can do with this thing. Yeah, once you have it ignited, the damage goes up. Continuously. All that done. Go down. Still don't even know what's in this room, but I know it's some stuff that'll be helpful. And down the invisible elevator we go. Demi-Shade Ore, Lunar Power. Demi-Shade Ore alone is worth it. Frost Bomb. Weapon. Yay, Rift of Blood. Eloise. As we move our way back up to the top, we celebrate the fact that we are one Demi-Shade Ore away from a rank up on our weapon. We will take the moment. Go to the Grey Hall. Actually, we might just be Nightcrux away. We'll grab the one here. Hello, Nady. I want what's left of that. So, if I recall, that's 2. That's 6. I am blind. I guess we were just Nightcrux away from this. So that's 6. That's 2 levels. That should get us what we need. And then we are 1 Demi-Shade Ore away, and 20k Nightcrux from Tier 8. which is good because we're gonna want to focus on levels next. Speaking of levels, I haven't looked at the minimum requirements on this. 12, 13, Instinct 15. And yeah, 15, 15. And 29 Instinct, so we're good there. We are going to go to Katarina's church. If we can, we'll buy one of the ones she has available. Yeah, she still has 2 available to her. Which is going to be great, because we are completely ignoring one of our weapons. Go back to the frozen area below. And collect the Nitrex available here. Ow. And I'm okay fighting the boss with a +7 weapon. With a fire-orientated build like I have here? Yeah, we're good. Oh my god. The ice ruined us both. I despise the ice in this game. I despise the ice in most games. And I'll take it. I don't need it. Oh, right next to a save. I'll pick this up. Healing potion. Healing potion, of course, right next to the save point. This is the banks of Shade Lake. There's your Demi-Shade ore. And here we go. Let's take a look. Okay, physical. Well, you're still taking less electric, but this hasn't been electric for a while. And on for the boss fight. This one's a little bit different than most. Alright. Boom. Right away. Hits me twice. Do notice something there. Oh. So, the difference between this weapon and other weapons is you do want to give it some range to do its thing. So, the difference here is we have half of our... That's bad. That's right. We'll take the opportunity to left field. There we go. Come on. Up. And two. And you're going to want to do a spin around. Alright. Oh, I spent so much and died at the last scratch. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Oh well. Good showcase of the weapon. What I didn't have... I could do that instead. Let's play around a little bit with the build. You saw how the build worked. I am focusing on the weapon, not necessarily the side weapons right now. Notice I can get 4 hits. Okay, here we go. A little bit one shorter than we normally are, but... Ow! Ow, 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 ow. 1, 2. There we go. For item use. That was bad. Right, now we're getting good timing on these. Oh, except for that. You noticed... No, you are going to take the hit for that. And... We'll just pretend that didn't happen. We're all out of ammo, so we're gonna have to finish this off with melee, but... It is gone. Thank you. And that will help reduce ice damage for the rest of this section. Yay! And that's how you fight like a gunblader. And that's level 8. So, that weapon's good. What about this one? Not to mention these. We will be working our way through those next. Now, the truth of the matter is the Double Menace is just a style weapon. It's not as good as it could be. Alright, if we are focusing on Nycrox, what's the best routing? I think we'll clear this room and go around. Now, this weapon is as strong as it's going to get for this area. You can see it's already doing like 200 points a hit, so... Considering the fact that it was doing less than 100 on these guys earlier, I think we're doing okay. Now these guys are melting. 3 hits is melting. We're not trying. Trying is when we're pulling the trigger. Ow. I tried to dodge it. So, we are continuing to do a split build on this because... Well... This one is Strength, Dexterity, and Instinct. And this one is Instinct and Mind. So, all of their offensive stats need love. In order to use this fire build, which is what we're going for, we're actually going for a fire build, to work well. So, Mind helps us out anyways, provides us with more focus for our skills. And you're like, why do one over the other? Well, while you can do a wave attack with the Gunblade, it does take a lot of focus to do. And we will do it a lot. But if you want to do a focus AoE, it's not as good to use the other one. To use the Gunblade attack. So, I just realized we are like 2 hours into this video, and we haven't even touched Temple of the Village. So, this is going to be a longer one than normal, guys. This is just the truth of the weapon type that we are using right now. It is expensive. Yeah, we'll go as far as we can here, and we'll go this way. Thank you. more health. So bullets are more like our hard limit for boss fights, not so much in the area now. Now that we've gotten a decent stockpile, which unfortunately we bought, but we were just running into really bad luck with crates. Now the crates are starting to actually give us what we want. Hello. There are two of you. We can start liberally using our skills. Which you'll notice I'll just be using primarily for the enchantment. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I'll take that. So out in the field, we use the small trigger buttons. The first skill to enchant our weapon. And we just deal a tasty amount of damage. I ran right into that one. You can't even really tell when these ones are on fire. And there we go. Quick stock up. I did that intentionally to turn off the sound. There is a blazing sound that sticks in the audio in the game. I do hope they fix with the update. Up here. Top here. Moonstone and Demi-Shade. Down here, frost bombs. In a frost area. Okay. Oh no, this guy again. Oh, he died to fire before I could finish him off. Get more Demi-Shade. Good one to have. Okay, so at this point, I am fine with sparing the Demi-Shade to level up the Lena's bow. Some of these sounds, when you use them over and over again, they get to you. So I need jump, dash. I will say, this game really does expect you to learn how to dash a lot. Like, mid-air dash effectively, in order to navigate its areas. Not nearly as bad as, say, something like Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight, you know about it. You know about it. There we are. Yep. Dash. All right. One heat. Swing, mata mata. Lock. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay! Nope. Working our way up. Woo. Happy for that. No easy beam for you. I will wait. Ow, potion. Oh. Slide. Oh. Okay. No, that wasn't what I wanted to do anyways. Okay. Get that one. I'm not gonna be able to make that. Okay. So. We are gonna go this way, because again, Nitrex. Don't think we get anything nice for this. Oh, you know what? The string of crits. Don't rush it. These guys are actually pretty easy to go through. That up. I'll get you Moon Silver. That opens that up. Great. Greed. Why did I survive that? Or why did I miss that? Ooh, that was, nasty close. All for a little bit of Nightcrux, because none of this matters to us. That's fine. Okay, so with what we have here, going into Tenwell Village... What can we upgrade? Katarina's Church first. Still think we have some... Yeah, grab those. And that is all of our purchasable demi-shade ores this run. That's done. That's +5. Okay, that's fine. That's actually really inexpensive. We've got it all the way up to +5, which is the low end of what you would expect for this zone. +8 is if you've done the Liturgical Pass first, which I recommend, but not necessary. We did really well here. Okay. Tenwell Village will be a level up push. In terms of stats, do we have to be really afraid of ice? We're low on fire, but frost is under 100 too. Okay, 100 is 220. It's fine. It's gonna be rough, but not that rough. Our primary stat still 29. We do want to get that up to like minimal 35. We'll wait. Actually not bad ice damage wise. Could be a lot worse. So, this guy. Really easy. Gonna have to be really choosy about our upgrades, because... Or, like, not our upgrades, but when we enchant, because the cold is going to cool us down. Tempt her to use her scream. That will delay her longer. Ow. Ooh, ow, 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 ow. Gotta play the range better. Heal. Ow. Oh, there you are. Come on. There you are. Hey. That was totally blind. Also, it's like, can we not? We'll do both these. See, these guys are a little bit more immune to... Still fun. That rocked. There's more damage shader. Good to have on hand. Did we not buy the mask? We have the mask. There we are. That just activates the ghosts. We won't be able to do anything with them. Yeah, that connects this area. We won't be able to do anything with them until we have double jump anyways, so no worries there. We are headed our way. Okay. All this cleared. We didn't bother trying to reset everything right now. Ah, you did not do your attack step. Your loss. It's so strange, like, we have a pretty low crit rate. Well, what is the crit rate on this thing? Well, let's be honest here. The crit rate is 3%. 3%. That's low. Very low compared to a lot of other weapons that we have. Like, look, that's 9%. That's 3%. What the heck? And a higher crit damage multiplier. Yet still does a string of damage. Okay, can I reach? No. Ugh. Down here. Yep. Dodge. Will you come to meet me? These guys are literally fodder at this point. I'm barely trying to do damage, and they're getting crushed. Fire does pretty well against a lot of enemies, especially out here. Okay, I hit you. Where are you? Oh, hi. You went way over there. Tedwell Village is a pain in the neck. Here's the key. Here's the save point.
I heard. There is. I will.
All right. 3 more of those. 2 of those, which means I'm out. That's fine.
I must continue. The dead. Do not vent. I will do what I shall. Leave.
Look at that. Oh, wait a second. Not always. Come on. I'm ready for you. Ow. It has decent range. You know, the fact that it's also Lena's weapon. Oh, heal up. Craft. I will take you. Ah! Ow, 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 ow. Hey, we avoided the entire cold with that. That's awesome. The power of anger compels you. Whoop. Now, this guy's supposed to warn you of that. Right? He's dead. Come on. In range. Come over here, where I can see you. Dip. The timing on that was perfect. Okay, this route's back around and up. We don't have to worry about afterwards. Literally just for... walked into that one. It didn't freeze, which is good. 3, 4, 5 jumps. Nightcrawlers. And a backtrack. Don't need to worry about that. Just gonna go back down. And back the way we came. And the first to 5. Yep. Up. The way we came. Down. Let's have some fun. Roast! Highly ineffective. But fun. Floor breaker. Breaking the rules, slamming you through floors. Oh no. I need stuff. Give me. Ooh, go sleep. Roast time. Oh. One more to go. Roar, angry woman. Whoop. Yay. Ooh. Gotta love that. Still can't reach it. Oh. Waiting. And into the last section. Heal up. Grab. Roar. Oh. Gimme. we are. That area is open. And that should be enough. Yeah, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna take it. I don't care. Ripping your head off. Nice try. In. Oops. You see that burning noise? But Mob is not burning. It is distracting. Before you die, can you give me some resources back, please? Ow. I'm actually taking really low damage, but I have to remember, I also have the ice charm on, which reduces the ice damage received. Alright. So we are going to go to the Great Hall, and we are going to level up what we can. Starting with the bow. 7. We could get Lena's bow up to +8 if we had enough die crux. That's insane. It is. The Menace is already +5. That's not bad for where we are. It's not bad at all. So... Oops. Regent's Gate. Okay, so... The question is, do we go for full fire? We go for full fire. But this guy does electric damage primarily. Ow. Oh! Woohoo! That's a first try! Reducing the amount of electric damage I was receiving during that fight was pretty effective, not gonna lie. Alright, so past that wall. And we are now in the palace. Spoiler, we're not clearing this in a half hour. It's gonna be a long episode. Ow. Not a fan of the traps. We are going to try to focus on this level. We've been doing it fairly low level for weapon's sake, but... we're not lacking for drops, that's for sure. But we do want to have more power. And more health at this point. At this point, 25 health is probably where we want to be. So, we might be doing a little bit of extra rounds. Squish! Yeet! That is so fun. Ah, yes. Oh! I didn't even remember that one. Wait. There we go. Yeet. I will take the healing potion. Or whatever it's called. Health vial. Oh, oh, hey. Can I pop these? Yeah. Only the closer one. Oh, right, they pop. Healing, 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 healing. Hey. When I'm too low on focus. Yeah. I like the fact that this range is just good enough. Ow. Eh. Eh. Give me that back. Powder. Powder. It's time. Are you literally a gardener? Is that why you have a scythe? Oh my goodness. The things you learn when you actually listen to the lines. So it's one of the ignited sound effects that caused that. Ugh. Poor guys probably programmed some variants into the actual torch sound effect. And one of those variants is broken. Sad, because this is the favored weapon for the rest of the run, so you guys are going to have to get used to the occasional sound effect problem. Of course, we'll save up here, restore our health, our focus, and our bullet count. At this point, I'm curious. So 378 out of 500. So we are slowly declining in our bullet count here. From the initial 500 that we purchased. Harvest. Oh. There we go. There was... Okay. So. We go up, we go down. Let's go down. There's something down that we actually want, so... Ow. Can we open it yet? It won't open. Okay, so... We opened it, but we'll have to come back for it, is what it boils down to. I feel like I'm missing health. Oh, I am, because we're, like, through towards the end. Now we're good. Alright. Oh, wow. That was dumb of me. That was a huge delay. That's okay. We'll make our way through. Drop, throw. Okay. It blew up on me, but I still got through. I'll take it. Alright. This is where we do the thing. Mark our map. There we go. The sad part about it is how easy that is. Oh look, you tried to defend against a flamethrower. You probably would have defended against bullets. By the way, Lena's bow. Is the hard counter to those ladies. Ooh. Nice try. They all died. Alright. Next save point. So the question is, do we have enough to do more upgrades? Let's try. Again, we have nothing left available from vendors. At least from our normal vendors. Lino's bow plus 8. 6. We still need more, but we're at 6 with, so it'll be 8 before we're done unlocking the area. So we'll have a full complement of plus 8 weapons before we're even done with this group. We have done exceedingly well. Okay, we actually want to go this way and back around. Just the little quirks you could do. The exceedingly important room. It's fire against fire! Oh no! Ow, wow, she's actually pretty good at that. Ow, 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 ow. I need to stop being inside dead people. Wait, that sounded really bad. Forget that, guys. So, here's the thing. Lena's bow. Ow. Only 3. There we go. That clears that up. Alrighty, we need to do this twice. 1, 2, 3, and up. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Actually bad. Shouldn't be too bad though. We're past the point where it can hurt anything. Yay! I have a serious distaste for this particular puzzle. But I've managed to do it successfully every time, so I guess I am past the skill threshold for it finally. Okay. We have the key. What's this way? Yeah. Well. Having some trouble aiming that thing, huh? I've proven just a little bit agile for you. Also, that did like crap damage. It's because he was in the middle of attacks the entire time. Here's why I did crack damage. Demi-Shador! Not that we need any more for this chapter. We will need more later, but at that point we're pretty much getting to the point where they're going to be non-stop. What's in here? Okay. More Demi-Shador here? No, unborn. Okay. And that is good. We could go this way and get the other torch.
Come closer.
Actually, I'm good right here. I love it when I could just burn things. Alright, speaking of which. I do love that. This is why you put mind into your build. Okay, with that one done, we've got a couple things we can still get finished. Let's see. I know we gotta grab the belt here in a sec, but the truth of the matter is that is not much. This one is a little bit shaky. Okay, let's go. Heal. Wait, no. Before we do anything. We'll want that. I remember last playthrough. That is, Log of Death. Come on.
Come closer.
Whew. Aye. That was not planned. Okay.
Goddess likes to see.
Yes. Hi. Oh, I heard you. You're not catching me again. Oh. Ow. You'll heal up. Nothing stuck in the wall. I don't want to be in the hitbox of the enemies as they die. That was what I was supposed to say the first time. Alrighty. No enemies worth sighting. Okay. Hi. Nope. Too tall. Can't get on top of these. Oh, you want to say hi? Okay. Goodbye. I will take your Nycarks. And I do have the ability to go up here now. Let's see if we can actually fully level Blackwell Menace. We are now at the 3-hour mark for this episode. deep apologies, guys. This is a long chapter. Alright. 7. Nope. Just a little bit low. Soon. It's actually high enough to start using. Now. With this now working the way all the level we have intended as far as leveling and skill-wise gone, I'll actually be able to show you what I believe is the intended use of the Blackwall Menace. Did I call it the Blackwall? Yeah, Double Menace. Black Hall Menace, not Black Wall, but Black Hall Menace. Provided I'm not killing myself constantly. And drop, curl, twice. So, unfortunately, Black Hole Menace is designed for quick strikes. Like, for someone who is quickly evading, because it has no wind-up. It shoots 2 bullets really fast and frees you up. But it's not that good. It's my favorite in terms of usability. It's my least favorite in terms of, it's my least favorite in terms of, bullet expenditure. Oops. See, it just burns through so many bullets. Otherwise, it's really fun. It's really good. Use it with a really fast weapon, and it's... all healing injections, no bullets for a while, guys. Oh, and look what we're fighting without bullets. Not, deal. That's a pain in the neck. I always think it was a little bit too early for these guys to be here. Oh, I really screwed myself over. Okay. So it is the main. One. Yes. Okay. So that is that whole room and that quest completed, which we'll do that quest later. It's not an imperative. And this... When did that one lit? We missed one. Where? Right here. I think. My knowledge of this entire game is always scrappy at best. That unlocks the next floor of this. If I could only double jump. There's a lot of Nightcrux there for me. So I can go down and grab the second one here. So that's two. Wait, that's three. And then there's one, I think just down and around, that we need to get, which is 4. So this is 3. Yeah, because it's a idiotic Nightcrux puzzle again. Ow. Fourth one is a little further down. Okay, I get it. Past the save point, around the corner. Too hard to move. You'll forgive me if I roast you from afar. Ow. Ow. Yep, I remember this one. This is the... I think there should be a secret here. Don't need it. Maybe healing injection. Like, did they expect this room to be exceedingly difficult? I don't understand. Is this the upper level? No, it's the lower level. We'll get it later. Yeah, as usual, clear the room before you do anything dumb. I failed to clear the room before doing something dumb. It's alright, we'll get the Nightcrux back. Ow. That attack lingers. So, remember that cocky statement I made earlier? About them thinking that this room was dangerous? It's dangerous enough to kill me. We did unlock the door. Okay. Making sure. I love how when she dies, she turns into a standing hazard. That only happens when you hit it. Alright, let's get this done with. And that's all of them. 4 torches. Alrighty. Nightcrux room. And a shortcut back to the beginning. I kind of find it funny because this is kind of played out almost like a Dracula's Castle type setup, but you have to go in the secret way, not the main way. So imagine this was your first entryway. Okay, we could go up that, but that doesn't give me what I want, so we're gonna go up one more road. I want the Nightcrux from the group. Why not? This one makes sense, because now we're heading back up, and we're evading the save point. Now we're hitting this room. Heal. There we are. So this entire area is like a giant drain on your bullets, but we severely stocked up before we went through here. And as much as we touch a save point, we don't really notice too much. We've done a couple dry runs here. Jeez. More Demi-Shade Orb. Use later. We have no more secret weapons, no more things to unlock. We are effectively at peak. We do have an accessory to grab for additional damage, but won't happen until after we have double jump. See, that, I dislike that. That trap right there is so terrible. Because the bomb's right here. There's no way you can hit it. And then there's a bomb perfectly spaced here, so there's no way to get to the other side. You get smacked by that bomb, and there's no avoiding it. Much better than this room either. Well, I forgot this is a challenge room. That doesn't matter. Another Demi-Shade Ore in this room. Nice. This is what we really wanted, though. Federal issue belt. That puts us at 25. With those counting, that's 3 out of 4. And the fourth one, we know exactly where it is, so all of them are accounted for. I am not fighting this guy in this state. He cooked. So, with everything that we have here, and no real goals, we are finally at the last save point before the boss, which at this point is a leveling. So at 25, 35... 25 vitality, 35 instinct. The rest are at 15. That's gonna be good for a while. A lot of Act 4 is going to be...
My hunger, the frag.
What can I do?
Find this.
I've seen the ripples.
So you've met up. Junus's birth.
Pray tell me.
Many would describe many of these. The power is.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
We cross paths one. Ah, yes. There is more with his.
And that puts him where he needs to be. We'll cross paths with him later. We were just there. We can do it. And We'll use the clock tower, go up a level, and use the lower level to get to the boss fight. Now, the truth of the matter is, Lena's bow will probably carry against Lisa. Or maybe Liza, I don't know the name. The Black Hall will probably be better against the big boss. Ow. Just trying that a bit. Oh. No. What did I say? Lower level. I pay attention to my own instructions, I swear. I'll spare one potion beforehand. And now we fight Liza. Lisa, Liza.
Leave this place.
Who are you?
Evil. Your soul will be the...
Come on. Okay, fine. Why? I love how she's getting the advantage of this. That was actually an interesting fight.
Foolish traveler. Curse.
Probably because I was doing no CC on her whatsoever, but that's fine. As much as I would like to face the boss right now, look at my health potions. She kicked the crap out of me. We'll come back.
committed to my sight.
We will heal up, and then we will fight Manfred. Give me one moment. Alright, one more fight for Manfred. Okay, so, give me 1 sec, because I think there's something in my eyes right now. But the plan, of course, is to fight out Manfred. Fire with fire. I don't think... We'll probably just stick with Gunblade, because right now, and Fire Striker, it's a Gunblade. It functions like a Gunblade. With Flame Striker, we're going to get a lot of those extra hits in. With the wave, we will get a couple...
It's been so long, I can no longer feel the weight of this chains.
Pretty easy to dodge these guys if you want to. I just don't see a good way of using Lena's bow with a wind-up time on it. Black Hall Menace, however. Black Hall, yep. Boom, boom, boom in the background. Okay, something definitely is stinking up my eyes. Hold on. Woo! It's a good thing I got some water here. I can rinse out whatever's bothering it. There we are. Much better. Whew. Get rid of that before I start making excuses for why I suck. You get 3 hits off of that. Oops. And pop. Oh. Nice. Okay. I don't think I have enough space, but we'll try. I anticipate... Oh, that one was new. One and two. I will take an opportunity. 1 and 2. I will heal up again. 1 and 2. And that is going to be... 1 and 2. do. Go this way. Jump and heal. It's gonna be another run. Not bad. This second time, however, it's a little bit rough. There we go. One and two. Oh, I got hit. Dodge. Oh, that was a long one. Head this way. Eat that one. It's fine. That's not. Oh, that was so close. Okay. Like I said, it usually takes one or two off me a run, so that's not abnormal. We just got closer than I thought I would. We need to do some things here. Plenty of... Okay, we can skip this. I don't need to fight him again. I can't see that again. One. Dodge. Dodge. Fire and swing. Wait. Swing. Swing. Jump. Beat. Wait. Jump dodge. Jump hit. Lane. Alright, we're looking good. And, oh, we're out. Oh. Okay, we want to heal. One, dodge a beat, jump a beat. This is a jump dodge. Torch. And we're actually gonna switch directions here. That should get us going. Jump. That's a 1 and 2. Okay, and then... Okay, he didn't have a second to do that. This one he will. Dodge and hit. And jump and dodge. 1 and 2. Go. Meet. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he had me down during that time. Dodge. There we go. Yeah, he has a 3-second timer on that. That's a 1 and 2. That's good. You can fight in the corner all we like, buddy. Serves me better than you. One, 2, 3. Dodge. There we go. That's a 1 and 2. Alright. Ow, change directions. I'm gonna need a moment. Heal. 1 and 2 that toss me. It's fine. He is pretty much gonna die here. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. It looked like those were going to kill me while I was frozen. Alright, we are set to go. Good fight. Longer fight than what you would use if you had a combo weapon. I do think that the skill-wise, this weapon is not as good as the combo weapons can be. And that has everything to do with just the fact that it doesn't have the same sort of damage on impact as, say, the Illigarth blade does. But we will be getting an upgrade to it here next episode. Ow. When that occurs, we will be concluding the run of the last of, I should say, the specialized feature runs. So stay tuned for the final episode of the Last Faith Instinct Showcase run. I've been Kalar Miadaya. Please leave a like or a sub if you please. I don't do this for a job, I do it for a hobby, so only if you feel it's worth it. With that said, thank you for watching, and you have a great day. See you next time.